tension and relaxation in labor, or in a non-laboring cesarean, or in an unplanned cesarean. When Birthing Better skills started to develop in the early 1970s, both Lamaze and Bradley were very, very popular. And the theory was if you were just relaxed on the outside, then that would be easier. And what we realized as we started to develop the skills to prepare your body, starting from 24 weeks onward, that it wasn't the outside. Didn't matter. Baby wasn't coming from the outside, it was coming from the inside. And so we had to figure out a way to create space for the baby. What men got easily was that a baby is a big three-dimensional object, and birth is really an exercise in plumbing. You have to get this three-dimensional object out of a container, which is our pregnant body. If the container is tight inside, it's harder for the object to get out. It's really important to open the body. What stops the body from opening? Well, first of all, ignorance. We don't know how. We have no idea, and that's why all the body skills are really important. And that's why the internal work, the last lesson, is so important. The soft tissue of the vagina needs to be opened up beforehand so that your baby can get out. You have something the size of a grapefruit coming out of you. You want to be very serious about opening up your body. And guys get it. They understand. They just want the skills to do it. The other thing that we understood was that you could not use the word relax when women were in labor. Imagine a woman having really intense contractions and she's standing on her tippy toes holding on to the wall, and somebody says to her, relax. And her comment is, you try, I'm trying, shut up. The fact is, relax is not a great word. We don't really know what that means. So we had to find a word, and we chose the word soften, because that's a word that we all have a body response to. If I say to you now, relax in your lower back, you'll do what you can. If I say to you, soften in your lower back, you'll have much more of a feeling of this expansion, and that's important. You want to read the 4 types of tension first. You need to know what you're dealing with, and this is really mechanics. Conscious tension, subconscious tension, stretching tension, and structural tension, which means that in labor, we get an opportunity to really exercise how we apply our skills to those 4 types of tension. When we start to prepare our body at 24 weeks, then we get to experience these 4 types of tension and then figure out how to soften or to change them. So managing tension and softening in labor is conscious. And you will have another handout called the positive and negative voice. We have a voice that comments on how we're feeling and how we're doing. If labor pains are intense, we'll say, oh my God, it's intense, and we'll respond to that intensity. However, the other side of our mind that houses our skills can apply those skills. So in birth, we can have these 2 minds. One is the commentary and the other is the conscious mind. That's why Birthing Better always started with the belief that we can consciously use skills in labor rather than we intuitively respond to birth. Because in reality, when women have no skills, they intuitively and instinctively tighten up to tension, or they intuitively or instinctively get into positions that ease off the pain, and that causes labor to be longer. So this is a great set of handouts for you to go through in any order that you want.